Okay, good morning, all of you. Welcome to the first class. Yes.
Good morning. Thank
So
you, sir. Good morning.
we are here copying the situation this COVID-19 and we are joining the class. So for this, at first just see the things that you have been doing. Like you talked about the journal writings, either you submit or not. Okay, so how many of you submitted and how many of you are doing the work? Please, you can see yourself. Are you seeing my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. There is classwork, journal development, scope of social linguistics. I think this is one. Mhm. Okay, 5 people submitted up to now. That is assigned for 20 people and 5 people submitted. Who are these? Okay, you can see. Okay, Lilbahadur Nepali, Manisha Sai, Niru Panta, Paru Pangali, and Sajana Sunare. These 5 people submitted. Is Lilbahadur here? No. Manisha Sai. Oh. Yes, are you seeing your work? Hello? नमस्ते नमस्ते हजुर हजुर
हजुरको यो जुमको इन्स्टल गर्नुपर्ने हैन डाउनलोड चाहिँ भयो यसलाई इन्स्टल कसरी गर्ने सर
तपाईको डाउनलोड भइसक्यो भने त्यहाँ केमा क्लिक गर्नुभयो भने साइन इन भन्ने आएको छ होला एउटा हैन त्यो साइन इन गरे पनि हुन्छ साइन इन भन्दा तलतिरपट्टि जोइन मिटिङ भन्ने होला जोइन मिटिङ भन्ने छ
साढे 9 48 भइसक्यो अरे आवाज नै आएन त फेरि अहिले
आइराछ
वन्दना वन्दना मेरो आवाज आइराछ कि नै
आइराछ के सुनिराछ
ए
Okay, so I send the link to the messenger group, and people can see from there who cannot access this one. They can watch from there. Now let's start our class today. Okay. Okay, so here we are talking about the assignment, that journal writing you submitted one, and this is Manisha's one.
सर
Yes,
मेरो
you
त
start.
पछि गएको जस्तै माने थिएँ
Yes, I got. Okay, so likewise, you are writing abstract, then title, purpose, key challenges, and different photos. Okay. No problem for this. So you have these different photos, six or seven photos. Okay.
मैले त टाइप गरेर पठाएको त कसरी फोटो आयो त सर
It's not yours, it's Manisha's.
ओ सरी
Nabin Kumar Poon, Navraj Buda, Leela, Lilbahadur Nepali. This is of Lilbahadur Nepali's. Okay. And next, Karan Sijali. I think not submitting yet. Chandra Prakash Prasad Pokhriyal. Who is this Chandra Prasad Pokhriyal?
आई डोन्ट नो सर
Bandana Budathaki, not submitted. Aditya, also not. Okay. Like in this, here we find just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people submitting. Neruji also in photos, I think. Paru Pangali, identify the challenges. Then Sajana Sunar, yes, psychological impact. Yes, dear, especially for this one that I gave the open space also, just you can create any article that is related with this COVID-19 as well. That's why Sajana wrote one article regarding to COVID-19, because this is
Thank
one
you,
of the
sir.
contextual factor one. That's why I accepted
Thank you,
it.
sir.
This is welcome, and its psychological impact of ACE postponed and COVID-19 on ACE students. This is especially contextual. That's why I accepted it, because this is also one of the social issue. By this happenings, what happens, what different impact we are getting this, that we have to know this thing also.
सर हाउ
So
क्यान वी सी सजना
which
has
one?
post
So you cannot see.
Sir.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
have I was planning to publish on one online article or as a blog on Kathmandu Post or Himalayan Times and or any online media, but I had an idea. Could you help me, sir?
So for this or for any other article?
For this article also, and I already wrote another article, volunteerism and pandemic. This is also related to COVID-19 and every crisis situation and contribution of volunteerism and volunteers. So I would love to publish on any social media, like online media.
Okay.
If you help
Okay. So
me.
yes, why not? Why not? Sure. Okay, we'll talk later on. Okay, for that one.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes. So now this is your progress of your writings, and keep on doing these things. Then other works, you also need to see the other works as well, and what is there and how you need to go for the things of this critical situation. I think you have been studying and you have been continuing your study processes one. So what are you doing? Just here at the first, just share the ideas. What are you doing nowadays? How you passing your days?
I
For
don't know.
me, I
Yeah.
have completed all assignment, and I have trying to read some plays and plays, poem related to our syllabus, and I'm trying to study from internet, from Google.
Yeah.
Nowadays, yeah, my days are passing like this.
Yes, great work, great work. So then, Bandana, how are you doing nowadays? I think she is muted. Okay, Parvati, what are you doing and
Uh,
how are you passing the days in this lockdown?
I'm doing assignment of different subject,
Yeah.
which was given by different teachers,
Mm-hmm.
and reading not extra material, but just as a course book, and not more related courses from the internet and Google, and this much. Then in home, I'm
Yes.
busy in home
Other
sometimes.
other other home assignments. Okay.
Yeah,
Then Manisha, how are you passing your days and what are you doing in this
this
lockdown?
much for me.
Okay. Then
Yeah.
Manisha, what are you doing?
Excuse me, sir, I am not listening your voice properly.
Aren't you listening me? Did you listen me now? Now? Could you listen? Manisha?
No,
Hello?
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, so how are you passing the days? How are you passing the how are you utilizing this lockdown?
Nothing, sir. Just completing assignment and sleeping.
Oh, completing assignments, then sleeping. Okay, good. Okay, then Bandana. I think this Intel is Nirmala ji. Okay, Nirmala. How about you? Please unmute and speak. Because this is one of the social issue also.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm. Okay, then. Yes, so up to now in our class, we discussed the several issues on social linguistics. Like we introduced word social linguistics, we talked about different components and we connected different situations, different realities, different context. Similarly, we also talk about different language varieties, language use, like code switching, code mixing, and we also talked about language planning.
Vernacular
And this,
language. Yeah.
like vernacular languages, and we also talked about language planning. Then after, just I want to ask you one more question today. Yes. So, like
Yes.
in case of this situation, the situation which world is going on, like we all are being suffered by this coronavirus, and this
Yeah.
COVID-19 pandemic situation is terrifying to all us.
Yes.
And we can find the different realities in the world, different social framework in the world. Like we can find it has the greater impact in the developed countries, like America, like Italy and other countries. They are highly impacted, but most of the developing countries has no more impact as the developed countries. So what situation might be doing this? Well, like we have to discuss such kinds of develops and the debates, and similarly, and how we can play the different roles into the different situations that we need to consider as being the learner of the society, because we are the part of the society. As being the part of the society, we have to tackle the situation. Then what kinds of languages should be used to people, or how can we use the encouraging language to the people in this pandemic situation? Just we have to think. Yes, just you can see, just I'm asking you one question, and that is the only the context, and my question is connected that in the social medias we can find the different updates, or not, mostly in the Facebook, we find these are the people. Yes, like today, we find this number of people in USA death and this number affected, this infected. These things we get regularly, and most of the people are also updating in their Facebook. and some are updating the positive news, and some are updating like some like negative impacts also. And how, what do you think about their languages they are using in the social medias, and what types of languages should be used in the social media? What is your view on that? Like how the social medias need to be used in this condition? So yes, being the students of the social linguistics, you have to contribute there, like what types of languages will be highly contextual languages in the social media. What do you think on this? Did you get my point?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm
Can I
confused,
start?
sir. Sir, you impact one. Okay, how can we
No,
share
no. So
about this?
what sorts of language need to be used? Like in social media, you can find the different sorts of languages are being used. Some are using positively, some are like posing like some terrifying, and in next you can find different cartoons out. You
Yeah.
can find these different situations. So what need to be done in this situation, as being a student of the social linguistics, like you are connected with the society and you are connected with the language one, then what do you suggest to the people in the society?
Sir, for me,
Okay. Okay.
is we all know this is the crisis time, and
Mm-hmm.
we all are facing such a terrible time,
Mm-hmm.
in developing country also, in developed country also. And
Mm-hmm.
this time people are, yes, you are right, people are spreading negative message through online and the social media. And as a social linguistic student, I would like to request to all people, our positive message, our positive words create positive environment around us. So we should spread positive message and positive thought, positive language. Here I would like to mention, if people donate something, they are just clicking photos, more photos, and showing their work.
Mm-hmm.
And even another parties people, like other people are criticizing same point. And yes, we are getting worse time, but we are also learning from this worst time. We are not able to going office and college and attend classes, but we are trying to study from online. And this is the good practice, but some people are criticizing this online study, so
Mm-hmm.
study too. This is also one of the example. Some people are taking it positively. This is the good practice, best practice. We could learn from this, and we could start our learning and study. But some
Mm-hmm.
people are just saying कहीँ नभएको जात्रा हाँडी गाउँ मध्यपश्चिममा कहीँ नभएको जात्रा चाहिँ यहाँ भनेर चाहिँ this kind of people are spreading bad messages and bad thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
This is the one example, but we should spread good language, positive message, um, which can help us to be positive, stay positive, and spread positive environment around us, and with our loved ones also. So we have
Okay.
to spread positive language.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So thank you for your wonderful words. Yes, Parvati, what do you think on this? Hello, Parvati, are you hearing me? Okay, Nirmala ji, what do you think on this? In the context, what do you want to say, like how the social media need to be utilized in this condition? Manisha?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So share your view. Mm-hmm. Hello? Hello?
Sir, not getting your sound.
You're not getting the sound. So there might be some problem, dear one. Other are you
Network.
others? Hello?
Sir, I'm listening to Mr.
So I think your network is weak. That's why that is happening one. Okay, anyway. Sajana explains our ideas. That is the perfect idea one. Like other people, please do mute. If you want to speak at the time, unmute. Otherwise, mute that one. Okay, I appreciate the idea of Sajana. That is really in the context. We have to use the encouraging language. We have to use the positive language. And if we want to be like we are telling, stay safe, be safe. But at the time, we have to think about the safe language.
Yes.
This is the need of the day.
Yes.
Means people are advising be safe, stay safe, but they are writing in social medias, oh, this happens, this happens, this happens, and people are being terrified. How
Yes.
not? They are being terrified. The situation might be one, but we have to try to relay the positive message by using the positive language is one. So there is the role of the language as well. So this especially impacts. Like another thing is like running online classes in this situation. This is what this is just trying to develop the alternative approaches what we
Yes.
can do. Like this situation might go up to Bhadra, might go up to Shravan, might go up to next time. Then what to do up to then? We have to think about alternativeness. We have to think about here is the problem. Just our students, some are in Doyle, some maybe in Joomla, they may not have the access to the internet. That is the problem. That's the greatest challenge because
But there is alternative options, sir. There
Mhm,
is Facebook Live, there is YouTube
mhm,
Live,
mhm.
and they are join from there and learn from there.
Yes,
So
really,
this,
really, yes. So we can like learning is that one, and
yes,
social structure is that one. That is what means such kinds of social structure is being days to the days like how we are developing the virtual environment. This virtual environment may create the space. This is also one of the society one. In the society, that's why we have to encourage and we have to develop the positive environment in the society by the language. There is also role of the language one. How do we relate to the people? Like then of the thousand types of the activities, if we use any one positive word, that will be very good idea. जस्ट कति राम्रो छ भन्नु न स्टे सेफ भनेको छ कति राम्रो वर्ड भनेको छ है
yes,
अब हामीले अरू धेरै त भन्नु पर्दैन नि त स्टे सेफ भन्यो means that word may bring the many messages. People may have the different attitude on that one.
Yes.
होइन likewise जस्तो एउटाले चाहिँ मानव फेसबुकमा लेख्यो अब त्यस्तै भनौँ न नेपालमा 100 जना संक्रमित भनेर लेखिदियो सपोज जसले जे लेखिदिए पनि भएको छ भनेपछि त्यो 100 जना संक्रमित भन्दा बित्तिकै मान्छे कति आतंकित हुन्छ
oh,
पिपल बिकम टेरिफाइड होइन बट अब त्यो 100 जना संक्रमित भन्ने ठाउँमा मानव 100 जना नै संक्रमित छ भने पनि त्यसलाई चाहिँ उसले चाहिँ नेपालमा पनि संक्रमण बढ्दो अवस्थामा र सबैजना चाहिँ सचेत रहन हुन घरबाट बाहिर ननिस्कन भनेर उसले लेखिदियो भनेपछि द्याट गिभ्स द पोजिटिभमा कुरा त आखिर एउटै हो नि त द सेम थिङ इज देयर बट द युज अफ द ल्याङ्ग्वेज हेज द मेन रोल देयर वन द्याट्स वाइ sociolinguistics deals these ideas and how we develop encouraging context or how we can develop different encouraging peripheries in terms of doing something. That's it. That is saved by the because we are in the society. We are studying sociolinguistics to save the society. Like what kinds of language, what kinds of this like how it is just भन्नु अब तपाईँ यहीमा एउटा पेपर डेभलप गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ यो कोरोना भाइरस पेन्डेमिकमा ल्याङ्ग्वेजको युज कस्तो पाउनुभयो त तपाईँले ल्याङ्ग्वेज युज्ड बाई द डक्टर्स language used by the health workers in this pandemic. You can research on that. You can develop your paper on that. Just you can do. There will be the several papers, and that will be one very productive work for you. Like the language used by the health worker in coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic situation. In Surkhet, you can do. What kinds of language are being used by the health workers? Then language used by you can connect with the society members. Language used by the neighbors. You don't need because you are at home. But you can be near to the neighborhoods. Then you can identify. You can do research on that. What kinds of language are being used by the neighbors in this situation? Yes. Similarly, what kinds of languages are used by from Nepal police and these different security offices by the security. Or not? So
Yes, sir.
the language used by the secretary, and you can also find out in the different social medias also. So
Yeah.
this might be your productive work in this situation also. And we can do this kinds of work, and that will be the property of yours and property of the university also. In this time, we must be busy in doing researches. In this time, we must be busy in finding new ideas in the situation by which we can suggest to the other peoples. That is our responsibility. At the time, we will be the responsible learners, and we will be responsible to the society one. That's why how they are treating, how they are going on, because you can connect with the language parts. Yes, you can connect with the language parts. The likewise, you can find out in different social media, you can find out in different television programs, in different things, you can get the different ideas on also. Likewise, nowadays we are in this virtual mode, and this virtual mode uh, is the necessity of the time. Really,
Yes.
it is the necessity of the time, and we have to go. Otherwise, we may have some terms of the lacking in the phases of learning some things. Like I would like to request you all, please, in the time, you may have the different online programs you can do, and you can be certified. Just if you go to WHO, World Health Organization, you can find out numbers of online programs, and you will be certified. Daily, you can get 5 certificates.
Yes,
Yes, you
sir.
can get 5 certificates in one day. You don't need to go more far. Only explore the website of WHO. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I am also one of the mobile volunteer of
Yeah.
UNDP and a former volunteer of BSO
Yeah.
ICS. I am doing
Yes.
volunteering in these days.
Yes. Great. That's great work. That is your
Thank you, sir.
responsibility one. And
Yeah.
similarly, you also can find out the different online organizations there, and you can be busy by doing different works. So, अब त्यो तपाईँले
Yeah.
पछि आफ्नो बायोडाटा थप्न सक्नुहुन्छ कि that is also one of the best programs that you can develop. होइन जस्तो तपाईँले एउटा अनलाइनमा COVID-19कै अवेरनेसको बारेमा एउटा प्रोग्राम गर्नुभयो 2 घन्टामा तपाईँ एउटा त्यो कोर्स कम्प्लिट गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ. Then after you will be certified, you can get the certificate. Yes. And you can do in the work. Just try to explore, try to use this one as the resource one. And at the time, you can develop yourself as one of the confident learner also. That is one of the part. Okay, so this is one part of our social linguistic parameters and how we are responsible in the society. This is one part. And next part is towards our content part. Yes, according to the syllabus. Yes, according to the syllabus. Now let's discuss about our syllabus concern, our syllabus part.
Okay.
So whenever
Okay,
we are
sir.
talking about syllabus part or syllabus concern, what do we think? And up to now, we discussed about language planning, and I think we are going to the next chapter. Yeah, am I right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Unit
So
3,
yes,
language
we are
reason.
going to start unit 3. Up to unit 2, we discussed. So could we review shortly up to unit 2? Could we review shortly? Okay, please. Yes, thank you, thank you. Yes. Okay, go on. Could we review unit 1 and unit 2 shortly? I mean, unit 1 मा के पढ्यौं? Just review for some time. 5 minutes. Unit 1 actually reflect गरौँ त. Just reflect unit 1.
Parvati, could you start?
Unit 1 मा हामीले के पढ्यौं?
In Unit 1, we read the scope of introduction of social linguistic at first, and different scope of sociolinguistics in different perspective, and we are doing different class work on these social linguistics and different social features of the social linguistic and dimensions and explanation of the social linguistics. Among these, we discuss about the different things like social dialects, registers, which is affected us to speaking language in our society. Some people speak English as a Nepalese medium, and some when a person speaks Nepali, there is a lack of the regional variation like Jumli Nepalese and variation of the play by different area and by the place. The Nepalese language is also different by different area. Then that is very नन प्रेस्टिज भन्ने कि कस्तो त्यसको कारणले गर्दा हामीहरूले चाहिँ कस्तो गरिरहेको हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि त्यो डिफ्रेन्ट भेरिएसन हुन्छ र जुम्लीले चाहिँ अर्को नेपाली प्रेस्टिज हाई लेभलको नेप्लिजको कारणले गर्दाखेरि उनीहरूले आफ्नो जुम्ली ल्याङ्ग्वेज चाहिँ लुकाउनु परेको अवस्था हुन्छ नि कतिपय ठाउँमा। त्यसले गर्दा चाहिँ ओरिजिनल ल्याङ्ग्वेजलाई अथवा ओरिजिनल सोसियो लिङ्ग्विस्टिक्सलाई चाहिँ त्यो ल्याङ्ग्वेजले चाहिँ डिफेक्ट गरिरहेको छ भन्ने चाहिँ हामीले युनिट 1 मा डिफ्रेन्ट भेरिएसनबाट भेराइटिज ल्याङ्ग्वेज डायलग्स रजिस्टर्स एज अ dimension and social feature. Under this topic we read about this, and in unit 2 is EFL classroom in multilingual communities. Under this, choosing of variety, diglossia, code switching and code mixing, language shift, loss and maintenance. There are lots of different subtopics. We read about the different ideas about this.
Yes. Okay, so there we talked about the introduction of social linguistics. Yes, we talked that one. Then similarly, we again talked about the scope. And then we talk about the different varieties.
Varieties of
varieties of social linguistics. And there we also talked about the different varieties of languages. Yes?
Yeah.
Varieties of languages, yes. And simply, we also talked about the language planning, yes?
Yes.
Language planning. And there we again talked about more what means bilingualism. Yes? Bilingualism, and we again talked more about multilingualism.
Multilingualism.
Yes. And then next thing, we talked about mother tongue education. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, mother tongue education. Yes. Okay, simply up to now we discussed this idea, dear one. Yes, are you seeing my screen? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So like in introduction scope, like these may be some of the very units that we might be doing on. And we introduce social linguistics as one of the social entity. You can connect it with the social entity. Likewise, there we talked what means there is one part of the language. Yes, there is the one part of the language. And this language is surrounded by what means in the society, in different societal factors you can get. Yes, language is especially affected by different societal factors. One, this means what? There are two terms we discussed: sociolinguistics and sociology of language. Yeah. Would you remember this? We discussed the sociolinguistics, and similarly we discussed the sociology of language. So what are the differences in this? That means what? In social linguistics, what happens? Language is in the center. Yeah. Okay. Go on. Parvati. Yeah.
In social linguistics, language is focused on the society, and in sociology, the language is priority from the society. In social linguistics, society is the focus. In society, what kind of language is used, that studies the social linguistic. And in sociology, we study about the language, about the society.
Yes, really. That means what? Social linguistics is, we know, is the branch of linguistics that studies the language in relation to the society. Yes, there is language and language relation to the society. But in sociology, society with relation of the language. That's the difference. How not? We see from the we have to see the relationship of language with the society. Just you gave the example, people of Jumla, people of Surkhet, people of Daile. Like we can see, just like the people who came from Jumla might use the Nepali language, but the different ways, and the people of Surkhet might use the Nepali in the different ways. That similarly we gave the different example in the classroom. Like the people might be affected with that one. जस्तो त्यही एक्जाम्पल लिनु न तपाईँ जुम्लाको मान्छे सुर्खेत झर्यो भने हैन उले आफ्नो त्यहाँ लोकालिटीको भाषा बोल्न लाज मान्छ हैन जस्तै दैलेखको मान्छे सुर्खेत झर्यो भने मानौ उतातिर चाहिँ उसको गाउँतिर उसको घरतिर चाहिँ बिहानलाई छकाला भन्छ हैन म छकालै आया हुँ भन्न उले लाज मान्यो तर उसको चाहिँ त्यहाँ लोकालिटीमा म छकालै आया हुँ भन्छ हैन तर उसले सुर्खेत झरेपछि त्यो भन्न लाज मान्यो भने त्यसलाई केले इम्प्याक्ट पारे आउ त सोसाइटीले इम्प्याक्ट पारे हैन हो नि त उ तर दैलेख हुँदा त आया हुँ बाहा छकाला भन्छ नि त तर उ जब सुर्खेत आउँछ र उसको मुखमा त्यो शब्द आउन थाले पनि उसले त्यसलाई मोडिफाई गर्छ के त्यो कारण के हो त भन्दा सोसाइटी हो नि त
यस सर
बाइ द सोसाइटी जस्तो भन्नुस् तर चाहिँ जस्ट यु क्यान टेक द एक्जाम्पल अफ प्रोभिन्स 7 हैन सुदूरपश्चिम जस्तो सुदूरपश्चिमको दुईजना मान्छे भेटिए उनीहरू आफ्नो भाषामा कुरा गर्न सुरु गर्छन् हैन उनीहरू आफ्नो भाषामा कुरा गर्न सुरु गरे अब उनीहरूको चाहिँ आफ्नो लोकल जुन डायलेक्ट छ त्यसमा कुरा गर्न सुरु गरे भनेपछि त्यो पनि केले प्रभावित पार्यो त भन्दा उनीहरूको सोशल इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर प्रभावित पार्यो हो नि त त्यसकारण टोटल्ली हामी के भन्छौँ त भन्दा ल्याङ्ग्वेज इज अ पार्ट अफ दिस सोसाइटी इन टर्म्स अफ द सोसल linguistics and how we deal with the language with the different relationship. जस्तो अर्को एक्जाम्पल लिनु न त्यो एउटै हाम्रो भाषाभित्रको डायलेक्टको कुरा भयो तपाईँ कुनै एउटा फरेनरसँग भेट भयो भने डु यु युज नेपाली ल्याङ्ग्वेज नो वी युज द इङ्ग्लिस हो न त्यो पनि सोसाइटल इम्प्याक्ट हो नि त उले उसँग नेपाली बोल्ने केही अर्थ छ त छैन उले बुझ्दैन देयर इज नो मिनिङ हैन त्यस्तै हामीले त्यहाँ पनि कुरा गर्यौं नि मानव दुईटा व्यापारी भयो एउटा चाइनिज व्यापारी एउटा नेपाली व्यापारी भयो नेपालीले चाइनिज बुझ्दैन चाइनिजले नेपाली बुझ्दैन बोल्न पनि जान्दैन के गर्ने भन्दा दे क्रिएट न्यू कोड नयाँ कोड क्रिएट गर्छन् भन्यो हैन दे क्रिएट न्यू कोड त्यसलाई हामीले के भनेका थियौं कुड यु रिमेम्बर व्हाट इज कॉल्ड दैट वन
Pidgin language.
Yes, that is
the
called
language
pidgin.
of lingua franca.
Yes, so they are using language for the business. बिजनेस को लागि त गर्नु पर्यो नि दुईटा बिजनेसम्यान छन् एउटा चाइनाको छ अर्को नेपालको छ नेपाललाई चाइनिज आउँदा पनि आउँदैन बुझ्दा पनि बुझ्दैन चाइनिजलाई that vice versa भनौं न हैन त्यसपछि के गर्ने त भन्दा दे डोन्ट ह्याभ द लिंक ल्याङ्ग्वेज अर्को अप्सन त्यो भन्दा पछिल्लो अप्सन भने त लिंक ल्याङ्ग्वेज लिङ्गुआ फ्राङ्का हो नि त दुईटाको एउटा कमन ल्याङ्ग्वेज पनि छैन हैन दे डोन्ट ह्याभ द कमन ल्याङ्ग्वेज अब त्यो कमन ल्याङ्ग्वेज नभएको केसमा अब के गर्ने त भन्दा त्यसको विकल्प के निकाल्ने त उनीहरूले भन्दा दे क्रिएट अ न्यू कोड and that is called a pigeon त्यो पनि कुरा गर्यौं नि हामीले we talked about that one अब त्यसलाई फेरि अब त्यो जो उनीहरूले क्रिएट गरेको पिजिन छ त्यसलाई चाहिँ अर्को समूहले चाहिँ नेटिभ ल्याङ्ग्वेज रूपमा युज गर्यो and that is used by the other group is the native language त्यसलाई हामी के भन्छौं we talk yes we talk Creole okay so यो डिफरेन्ट भेराइटी डिफरेन्ट हामीले त्यो सबै जति हेरिरहेछौं these all are under the framework of our society हैन सोसाइटीको फ्रेमवर्क भित्रै छ नि त सोसाइटीको फ्रेमवर्क भन्दा बाहिर त छैन नि त त्यसकारण ल्याङ्ग्वेजलाई हामीले कुन आँखाले हेर्यौं त भन्दा सोसाइटीको आँखाले हेर्यौं सोसाइटीको रिलेसनशिपको आँखाले हेर्यौं र त्यो बल्ल सोशल लिङ्ग्विस्टिक्स भयो हो यिनै पार्टमा हामीले हेर्दाखेरि हामीले त्यहाँ बाइलिङ्गुअलिजमको कुरा पनि गर्यौं मल्टिलिङ्गुअलिजमको कुरा पनि गर्यौं मदर टङ एजुकेसन लाइक मिडियम अफ इन्स्ट्रक्सनको कुरा पनि गर्यौं अनि ल्याङ्ग्वेज प्लानिङको कुरा पनि गर्यौं यस दैट इज लेफ्ट दैट इज अल्सो हियर वन ल्याङ्ग्वेज प्लानिङ हाउ कुड वी प्लान द ल्याङ्ग्वेज like in case of the language planning I also suggested you to explore the website of Bhasha Ayog of Nepal yes you could go you could get the different ideas there did you explore you have to identify you have to see some legal documents and you have to see the different documents regarding to the language planning how like what is the federal plan for the case of the language what are the provincial plans what are the plans in the local governments likewise we have the three types of governments like how it is going on जस्तो भन्नु न पहिला अंग्रेजी 4 क्लासबाट पढाइन्थ्यो अहिले अंग्रेजी नर्सरीबाट पढाइन्छ
From nursery in the private school.
हैन इन द प्राइभेट स्कुल्स अब गभर्नमेन्ट स्कुलमा पनि कक्षा 1 बाट पढाइन्छ
एकबाट पढाइ हुन्छ
हैन हो त्यो ल्याङ्ग्वेज प्लानिङको पहिला चाहिँ 4 बाट पढाउने भन्ने एउटा प्लानिङ थियो अहिले 1 बाट पढाउने भन्ने प्लानिङ आयो नि त हो यो प्लानिङ किन आयो के आयो भन्ने बारेमा हामीले जो क्लासमा पनि डिस्कस गरेका छौं जस्ट वी आर रिभ्यूइङ दिस आइडियाज ओके सो थ्यांक यू फर दिस रिभ्यू देन नाउ लेट्स मुभ टु युनिट 3 अब युनिट 3 मा हाम्रो के छ भन्दा that I think you know and you are with the syllabus there one
Yes, sir.
yes
Yeah,
especially
regional and social dialect.
yes
In the,
really yes
in the language variation.
Language variation. Sir, I have made a presentation on this unit, language variation.
Oh, that is one great thing I want to ask you. Okay, so please go on. Then I will see.
So when I could start my presentation, I was planning to share what was that online screen presentation.
Yes, really? Okay, so then please one thing I want to show you is just I'm closing this. I'm sharing my screen to you again. There I put you one task. Yes. In Google Classroom, there I put one task more for you, but I think you understood or not. Please see once, then we discuss again. Yes, I made first. We have 20 students up to now that is enrolled. This is for presentation work. Yes. Yes, so just I want to give you some ideas. Like for this presentation work, you have to do presentation around 10 to 15 minutes. I need to present, and you are encouraged to use screen recorder and upload to YouTube. But if we are in the virtual mode, then you can present directly here when there is no matter. Yes, you can prepare the slides and you can present directly. यसको लागि चाहिँ मैले यो स्क्रिन रेकर्डर भन्ने सफ्टवेयर पनि राखिदिएको थिएँ तपाईँले त्यहाँ इन्स्टल गर्नु होला भनेर र अर्को चाहिँ प्रेजेन्टेसन अफ यामेट गुगल सिट राखेको थिएँ जस्ट सी र यो मैले राख्नको कारण के हो त भन्दा तपाईँले आफै टपिक छानेर यहाँ लेख्नु होला भनेर राखे है दिस प्लेस त तपाईँहरूले अहिलेसम्म लेख्नु भएन होइन यसमा तपाईँको जस्तो व्हाट इज द टपिक अफ सजना
Unit 3 language variation.
Language variation, yes. Language variation. Okay, so it is updated. त्यस्तै you have to type this here. यहाँ आफ्नो टपिक कुन हो तपाईले टाइप गर्दिने भनेर भने मैले है. Would you do?
Sorry sir, I didn't get, so I couldn't.
Yes. अब यो तपाईले अलिकति नबुझेर पनि होला हैन. अब यसमा चाहिँ तपाईहरुले आफ्नो प्रेजेन्ट गर्ने टपिक अर्को साथीको जे हुन्छ त्यो नदोहोरिने गरी र सबै युनिट कभर गर्ने गरी you have to put your voluntarily because if you choose the topic yourself you can make a good presentation and that your presentation might be highly effective. That's why I did not provide you the topic. है मैले टपिक तपाईहरुलाई नदिन कारण के हो त भन्दा तपाईले आफ्नो इन्ट्रेस्टेड विषयको टपिक ल्याएर राख्न सक्नुहुन्छ नि यहाँ. अब त्यो पछाडी लास्टमा जो आउँछ त्यसको इन्ट्रेस्टको नहुन सक्छ तर
Hello.
सरको सुनिरहेको छैन सजना के भएको
सरको maybe there is net problem.
Yeah.
So Parvati, did you prepare presentation?
No, मैले त ऊ पनि गरेँ topic पनि choose. I'm still confused about the topic. Then I didn't select the topic. Then I don't prepare the.
I think you are perfect on unit 2.
Yeah, I don't know what do I do. From 1 or 2, I am still confused.
अनि हाम्रो अरु क्लासहरु के भइराको छ? के अपडेट छ?
अरु क्लासहरु के भएको छैन। अब यही क्लासबाट कुनै सरहरुसँग सल्लाह गरेर यसै गरेर भर्चुअल क्लास लिन पाएको भए त सजिलो हुन्थ्यो। नत्र त अब एक्जाम आउने क्लास लाग्ने बित्तिकै कहिले क्लास लाग्छ त्यो पनि थाहा छैन। अनि एक्जाम क्लास लाग्ने बित्तिकै अब लेट भइसक्यो भनेर एक्जाम पनि गराउन बटाबट एक्जाम गराउन लाग्यो भने त लाग्ने बित्तिकै मिडटर्म अनि मिडटर्म भएको 1 महिनासम्म फाइनल गराइदियो भने त बिजोग छ त। कोर्स पनि गएको छैन कति पनि।
रमेश सरसँग के कुरा भएको थियो?
कोहीसँग भएन। यो सरले नै कुरा गर्नु भएर त्यहाँ ग्रुप इङ्ग्लिस ग्रुप क्रिएट गरेर एक दिन अगाडि भएको थियो। कोही साथीहरु अनलाइन नभएको हुनाले सरले उ गर्नु भएन। अनि सबै साथीहरुसँग कन्ट्याक्ट गरेर एकचोटि इन्फर्म गर अनि अनलाइन क्लास लगाउँला भनेर भन्नुभयो र सरले। अनि धेरै भयो त्यो कुरा भएको थिएन। अनि हिजो के अस्तिबाट 2 दिन कुरा भएर अनि आज यो प्रेजेन्टेसन भयो के अरे। त्यहाँबाट धेरै भयो कुरा नै भएन। कोहीसँग कन्ट्याक्ट पनि छैन।
है चित्र सर नि त उहाँले पनि भर्चुअल क्लासहरु चलाइराख्नु भएको छ। Maybe we can add on in our messenger group हैन र? चित्र सर, रमेश सर उहाँहरुलाई मेसेन्जर ग्रुपमा एड गरेर त्यहाँबाट हामी स्टार्ट गर्न पाएको भए।
मैले अब त्यतिखेर दिमागमा के भयो एउटा ग्रुप क्रिएट गरेर त्यो गरौँ भनेको हुनाले मैले सरको क्लास भएको हुनाले सरलाई मात्रै एड गरेको। अनि साथीहरु पनि पछि सबै साथीहरु थिएनन् के फेसबुकमा र साथीहरुलाई रिक्वेस्ट पठाऊ भन्दै आफूले अनि एक्सेप्ट गरेर तिनीहरुलाई एड गर्दैला। पछिबाट जति थियो त्यतिलाई पहिला क्रिएट गरेर पछिबाट गरेको के यति भएको छ। अब कस्तो हुन्छ थाहा छैन कसरी हुन्छ।
है थ्यांक यू पार्वती।
क्रिएट गर्नु पर्ला रमेश सरलाई विमल सरलाई। सर आउनु भएन त अझै कनेक्ट भइदिए सजिलो हुन्थ्यो।
हो नि।
एकैछिन वेट गरौँ के सर आउनुहुन्छ कि आउनु पर्ने हो के भएछ खै। अरे लाइभ रहेछ त हामी नेपालीमा मजासँग बोलिरहेछ।
इट्स ओके।
एकैछिन है सजना। सर यो ग्रुपमा त के भयो कनेक्ट भएन त।
हैन मेरो के भन्दा मेरो इन्टरनेट चाहिँ के प्रब्लम भयो। इन्टरनेट नै गयो हैन।
हजुर।
त्यहाँ तपाईहरु कुराकानी गरिराख्नु भएको छ?
हजुर।
Yes, so I'm listening your talks in YouTube. No, that one. So you can talk directly. Yeah, मेरो चाहिँ
सुनिरहेछ सजनाले?
यो यस्तै भइरहेछ। यो उनीको भाषा पनि आजकल हैन। अहिले मैले डाटाबाट कुरा गरिरहेको भएर सुन।
हजुर।
यसो ल ठीक छ। अब आजको त्यो भयो। अब नेक्स्ट क्लास चाहिँ हाम्रो वेडनेसडे हुन्छ है।
हजुर।
वेडनेसडे 8 AM मा हुन्छ। त्यो दिन चाहिँ सजनाको प्रेजेन्टेसन सेट हामी सुरु गर्छौँ।
सजना सुनिरहेछ तिमीले?
यस।
सजना आर यु लिसनिङ?
Yes sir, I'm listening you.
Yeah.
Okay, so share her also.
Okay.
Share her. हामी साथीहरुलाई कभर गर्नु हैन।
हजुर।
अरु दुईटा साथीहरुलाई कभर गर्नु। अब नभएको त युट्युब लिंकबाट हेर्छौँ के ठिकै छ।
हजुर।
मेरो चाहिँ यो के भयो भने ज्यापको एकचोटि नेट गयो। एकचोटि मैले चेक गर्नुपर्ने हो। अनि आजलाई यतिकै गरौँ हैन।
हुन्छ।
आज भने रिभिजन मात्र स्टार्टिङ मात्रै हो। त्यो भएर आज धेरै चाहिँ कुराहरु
आज हामीलाई यो जुमको बारेमा स्टार्ट गर्नु नै टाइम लाग्यो इन्स्टल नभएर। अनि अब
वेडनेसडे चाहिँ हाम्रो अराउन्ड 2 आवर्स चाहिँ हामी लिन्छौँ है। त्यति बेला होला 8 बजे 10 बजेलाई।
हजुर।
Okay, sir.
त्यो दिन हामी युनिट 3 को लगभग सबै डिस्कसन गर्छौँ डिफरेन्ट ड्याट्स है युनिट 3 को त दुईटा पार्टमा त छ त्यो र हामी अगाडि पनि हामी डिस्कस गरेका छौँ र युनिट 3 बाट हामी सबै कभर गर्छौँ र युनिट 3 तपाईहरु सबैजनाले हेरेर आउनु होला र सजनाको क्विक प्रेजेन्टेसन अफ सजना र यो प्रेजेन्टेसन स्लटमा आफ्नो चाहिँ टपिक चाहिँ सबैले राखिहाल्नु होला है त आज
हुन्छ
ओके ल थ्यांक यू
Thank you so much, sir. Parvati, say him. Thank you. Okay, bye.
थ्यांक यू
Okay, Parvati.
अब आज बन्द गर्ने त होला हजुर
त्यो हाम्रो मेसेन्जर ग्रुपमा विमल सर, चित्र सर, रमेश सरलाई एड गर्न मिल्छ भने उहाँहरुसँग पनि मेसेन्जर ग्रुपमा कुरा गरौँला नि।
हुन्छ
असाइनमेन्ट टपिकहरु पनि पाएको भए पनि हामी असाइनमेन्ट सुरु गर्न सक्थ्यौं। प्रेजेन्टेसन असाइनमेन्ट घरमा बसेर प्रिपेयर गर्न सक्थ्यौं।
रमेश सरको युनिट 1 रमेश सरको असाइनमेन्ट हामी यो भिडियो च्याटमा ग्रुप च्याट गरौँ न है यो बन्द गरेर
ओके थ्यांक यू बाइ
लाइभ भइराछ कि त्यही भएर बुझ्यौ नि
हस्